Hello everyone! As a financial advisor focused on high net worth professionals and immigrant families, I've recently been receiving one question more than ever. With the rise of AI, will financial advisors still be needed in the future? In my view, this question itself is actually the wrong question, because what AI is changing is not just efficiency, it is fundamentally rewriting the value logic of the entire wealth management industry. In the past, many high net worth individuals sought advisors because of information asymmetry. They didn't know what products were available, they weren't sure how to allocate assets, and they lacked access to market insights. But today, AI is rapidly eliminating that layer. So the real question is no longer, will AI replace advisors? Instead, it is, when information becomes almost frictionless, what value remains in wealth management? My answer is, true wealth management is no longer about product selection. It is about structural design and judgment in complex life decisions, and in the age of AI, this capability will not become cheaper. It may become more limited and potentially more relevant in certain contexts. 1. What exactly has AI changed? Let's first look at what AI has already changed. Today, AI is already widely applied in finance, automatically generating investment reports, summarizing market information, explaining complex concepts, assisting with portfolio analysis, even generating client communication. In other words, AI is rapidly reducing the cost of accessing and processing information. But here is the key turning point. When information becomes easy to access, information itself no longer creates value. 2. The advisor's value is shifting from information to judgment. In the past, an advisor's value often came from knowing available products to build asset allocations and provide market views. But in the AI era, these capabilities are becoming commodities. As a result, value is shifting from knowing what to deciding how. At its core, this reflects a deeper truth. Investing has never really been an information problem, it is a decision problem. And the real difficulty in decision-making is not the options themselves, but how to prioritize, how to make trade-offs, how to act under uncertainty, how to live with the consequences. AI can generate many reasonable answers. However, it may not fully determine which answer may be most appropriate for your specific stage of life. 3. AI is not a universal advantage, it creates a new layer of differentiation. Many people assume if AI becomes widespread, investing should become cheaper. This is only partially true. We need to distinguish between two types of AI. 1. General purpose AI. Tools like ChatGPT and other public platforms can provide explanations, offer options, help you understand frameworks, but fundamentally, they are general models, not your model. 2. Professional-grade AI and institutional systems. Examples of tools commonly used in institutional settings may include portfolio optimization systems, dynamic tax loss harvesting, multi-account coordination, risk simulation and scenario analysis. Institutional strategies, for example, long or short overlays. Examples include platforms like Vice, 55IP, and BlackRock's Aladdin ecosystem and related services. These tools are generally designed with characteristics such as deep data integration, complex modeling, continuous optimization, and may not be directly accessible to all retail investors, depending on platform availability. This leads to a critical reality. One potential difference in the future may relate not only to whether AI is used, but also to the type and level of tools available in different contexts. Consider this simple comparison. Two investors both want tax optimization. Investor A uses AI and asks, "How can I reduce taxes?" AI suggests strategies like tax loss harvesting or asset allocation adjustments. What they receive may include general ideas and possible approaches. Investor B works with an advisor using professional systems. The system automatically scans for harvestable losses, avoids wash sale violations, integrates tax rates and future cash flows, dynamically adjusts the portfolio. What they may receive could include more systematic implementation and ongoing portfolio adjustments, depending on the tools and processes used. One may gain an understanding of possible strategies, while another may have access to systems that assist with implementation. 4. The real risk is not AI being wrong, but structure being wrong. Many investors think, why not just use AI to make decisions? Here is what often gets overlooked. Investment risk is not primarily about whether the information is correct. It is about whether it is applied within the right structure. For illustrative purposes only, consider the following example. A high-income family sees AI recommending Roth conversion due to tax benefits. They proceed with the conversion, but they overlook their current tax bracket is already high. Their future income may decline. The conversion impacts other tax items. Their cash flow becomes strained. The decision itself is not wrong, but at that time, within that structure, it may not be the most suitable approach depending on individual circumstances. This highlights one of the most important truths in wealth management. Many decisions are not right or wrong. They are about timing and structure. And this is precisely where AI struggles. AI can provide information and potential approaches, but it does not replace personalized judgment or responsibility for outcomes. 5. How investors will change. In the future, investors will evolve into key ways. 1. More informed. Clients will come prepared, having already used AI to research and form questions. 2. More uncertain. More information, more options, harder decisions. As a result, what investors truly need is help making trade-offs, help building structure, help avoiding critical mistakes. 6. The future model. The future will not be AI vs. advisors, but rather 3 models. 1. AI only, low-cost, self-directed. Pros may offer convenience. Consideration: individuals are responsible for their own decisions and outcomes. 2. AI plus advisor, a combined approach that may be appropriate in some situations. AI provides efficiency. Advisors provide judgment and integration. This approach may become more common, depending on how the industry evolves. 3. Human only, low efficiency, will gradually be compressed. The most valuable advisors in the future will not be those who avoid AI, but those who use AI without outsourcing judgment to it. Final thought. AI will not eliminate wealth management, but it will make the industry more transparent. Information will become cheaper, tools will become more powerful. However, one consideration that may remain is making informed decisions may remain complex depending on individual circumstances. So the real question is not, do I still need an advisor? It is, in complex life decisions, whether you have access to trusted guidance when making structural decisions. Let me leave you with one final thought. AI may reduce the cost of accessing information, while the need for trusted judgment may remain important.